To this country now, and some happier news where a young Canadian made history today. Golfer Brooke Henderson helped end a Canadian drought that had gone on for more than 4 decades, and she did it with a swing that was as steady as her nerves. Greg Ross has her story.
The wait is over for Canadian fans. And so, too, for 20-year-old Brooke Henderson.
Truly amazing. Dream come true.
Henderson has 6 other LPGA wins, but none compared to this. She becomes only the 2nd Canadian woman to win the national championship and the first to hoist the trophy in 45 years.
There's tons of history. I was happy that I was able to, break that long stretch without a Canadian winning on the LPGA Tour. And just to look at this trophy and read some of the names on it, it's really incredible to be able to know that my name's going to be added there as well.
Henderson came into the week ranked 14th in the world, but she was the #1 draw for fans in Regina, attracting huge galleries wanting to soak in every shot of this historic day.
For the first time ever, I was really able to embrace the crowd and not really, I was really confident playing in front of them.
Henderson says the win was a family affair.
I guess it just left a bit. Okay, that's fine, but the wind is right to left, so.
By her side the entire way, her best friend and caddy of 4 years, who also happens to be her sister, Brittany Henderson, and somewhere among those fans were Henderson's mother and father, who greeted her on the 18th green for a champagne shower.
I think just all the hard work that my family has put into this. Dad and my coach, my mom, my best supporter, and my sister, who is also my caddy. This was a big dream and a big goal for all of us, and I think it's just a cumulative effort of all of us that gave me the chance to be able to lift that.
In the end, all of the stars seemed to align for Henderson, who fired a sizzling final round 7 under 65 en route to a 4-shot victory.
I definitely feel like it was meant to be this week. Everything just kind of seemed to fall my way.
And Greg Ross joins me now. Okay, Greg, what's next for Brooke Henderson?
Well, Rosie, her celebration was short-lived today. Henderson went straight from the golf course to the airport, where she boarded a plane to Calgary. She's taking part in a pre-scheduled panel discussion at a charity golf tournament there tomorrow. She's also scheduled to go from there to Portland later in the week for the Portland Classic, where she's a 2-time champion. And if the 3rd time's the charm, she wins there again, she will tie Canadian golf icon Sandra Post for the most career LPGA Tour victories by a Canadian at 8. Henderson currently has 7 wins, and for her efforts today, she picked up nearly $450,000 Canadian. Rosie?
I'd say that's a pretty good day. Thanks, Craig. Appreciate it.
No problem.
And with today's big win, Brooke Henderson becomes just the 4th Canadian since 1950 to win an LPGA or PGA Tour event on home soil. The only other woman to do it was Jocelyne Bourassa in 1973 at the first ever Canadian Women's Open, known then as La Canadienne Golf Championship in Montreal. On the men's side, Pat Fletcher won the Men's Canadian Open in 1954 in Vancouver. Then in 1999, Mike Weir won the Air Canada Championship in Surrey, BC. And like Henderson's LPGA victory today, Weir's win ended a 45-year lull since a Canadian last won a PGA tournament in this country.